Yo, 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 it's Adam with Chico's Cars, and there's only one thing better than having the keys to a Porsche. It's having two keys to two Porsches. So I have a 2015 981 Cayman GTS, and I'm gonna compare it to the brand new 2017 Boxster S. So we're gonna take these for a rip and see how these cars compare. Let's go. So driving the new 718 Boxster S, it's an entirely different experience than driving my 981 Cayman GTS. And the experience is a lot different because of what's behind us right here. This is a 4-cylinder, 2.5 liter twin turbo motor that produced 310 foot-pounds of torque and 350 horsepower. For those of you interested in the figures, the numbers, how fast this car goes in a straight line, this one does 0 to 60 about 4.2 seconds. Cayman GTS around 4.5 seconds. Quarter mile for this 718 is 12.5 seconds. Cayman GTS around 12.8 seconds. So some of the other differences that I'm noticing versus the 981 platform, the PDK shifts are a little crisper and the throw on the paddles shorter. Paddles are actually a little smaller. The steering wheel now changes you from Sport to Sport Plus, and it now also has this extra boost for 20 seconds. Sport Response it's called, and it gives you that extra power for 20 seconds. Really, really cool. And I like the fact that this control is now on the steering wheel versus down here on the panel. A lot of people conflicted whether they would choose a Boxster or a Cayman. I think it's really basically just down to looks now, whether you want a convertible or a hardtop. If you're going to be doing some hardcore lapping days and that sort of thing, from a safety standpoint, I would suggest going with the Cayman. It is a little more rigid, but I think for most drivers, they're not going to notice the difference between a Boxster and a Cayman, especially in everyday driving. Me personally, I just like the look of the Cayman better, so that's always been where my choice goes. And with my hairstyle, convertibles don't really fit in my lifestyle. So there's been a lot of complaining about sound of these twin turbo motors in comparison to the naturally aspirated, and it only takes a little bit for you to go, yeah, this does not sound as good as the Cayman GTS. But the Cayman GTS, it's a throaty, the motor has a lot of personality. However, if you are more interested in having that torque down low and something that's faster, this is the car to go with. If you're looking for something that has that sportier sound and the crackles and the bops, then the Cayman GTS is for you. So what I really like about my 981 Cayman GTS is the sound and the personality of the naturally aspirated motor. It entices you to want to downshift and adjust the throttle to get the burbles and run it right up to redline because it sounds so great. The 718 Boxster S, however, has a motor that pulls strong, really, really strong, and it's a much faster car. And I really like that about this. So it's kind of a coin toss, which one I really like better. So who's the winner? They're both great cars. I don't think you're gonna go wrong with either one. But if you want a faster car, the 718, Cayman S, or Boxster S are probably the cars that you'd want to go with. My run in this Boxster S was awesome. It's another great Porsche. So whether you choose an older platform 981 or a 718, you can't go wrong. They each have their pros and cons, but they're both a lot of fun. Thanks a lot to Pfaff Porsche for the loan of this 718 Boxster, and please subscribe to Chico's Cars, and we'll bring you more cool cars and cool car content. Thank you. 981 Cayman GTS. Nothing more to say. And that wasn't even full throttle. The fun part is also hearing it.
It's not terrible. No, it's just not throaty enough.
And I don't think this has the sport exhaust. I think it had the sport exhaust.
Right.
What do you think of the old Porsches?
Like, they really just were variations of various Volkswagens. Like, they were really built the same type of platform, and I mean, the motors were cool. The motors were neat.
Yeah.
Because there were 6 cylinders and turbos and not
flat.
But yeah, it's like not even in the same lifetime. I can't even believe it's in my lifetime that these cars have advanced to this from what they were old 911s. Driving your car, which was the GTS, that transmission blew me away because I've not really driven that. I'm driven older stuff. And I'm just not familiar with that transmission, but it worked incredible. I loved it in 5. It just instinctively geared down beautifully, perfectly timed. I've never seen an automatic transmission anticipate that well.
Developing those.
But you know what it's got? Of course, this car has a yaw sensor, and so it knew how much brakes you were putting in, and it knows how much knows when to shift because of the brakes and the attitude of the car and everything. Like, it's got so much sensory input.
That's way smarter than us.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Way smarter. And it's way faster than us.
So fast. Like, the computation rate is massive, right? So this car just incredible.